I want to join the women and the men who are calling on the end of killing of women and children. And as a mother of boys, I'm going to speak for the men. And I'm going to speak to the mothers and the fathers and the neighbors that are there. We cannot keep on marching every year because of gender-based violence. It will not help. What will help is us helping the male child and checking what the male child is looking for. Why is this thing happening? And why does it continue to happen? If you march this year, you march next year, you march the following year, and nothing is changing, it will be foolishness that will keep us, and tie us down to doing the same and repeating the same thing over and over again every time, and we expecting to see different results. What can help in my own way is that we need to focus on both male and female children. And we need, as parents, when we're raising our children, we must stop putting pressure on the men. You are a man, you are not supposed to cry. You are a man, you are not supposed to do this. When I was your age, I was doing this. What sort of pressure is that? What kind of evil pressure? Some parents will even tell their children, when I was a student, I used to excel at school. I used to be number 1 or number 2, and you are not telling the truth. From the day that a boy child is born, they are under pressure. They are under pressure to impress you. They are under pressure to impress the community. They are under pressure to impress whoever cares, about their lives. And the pressure becomes too much for the male children. It is too much, the kind of pressure we put on them. It is not supposed to be like that. We are not supposed to raise weaklings, but at the same time, we are not supposed to teach. We teach the girl child everything that they need to know. We tell the girl child, keep yourself pure. You must be a virgin. But you don't tell a man that it is equally important for a male child to be a virgin. It is equally important for a male child to say no to a proposal by a female. We think that it is okay for us to be training girls. Who will marry these girls that we are training if we are not training the male child? I've got 2 boys, and I feel like as parents, we should train our children on how to treat the women folk. We must reorientate them every day on how to treat these people. Yes, truth be told, we need to pray. I can never emphasize the need for prayer, but we also need to remove this kind of evil mentality on our children. They grow up, their father never hugs them to show them I love you, my son, or one thing or the other. We don't do those things just to love our male children, just to affirm them that they are enough. They are not told that they are enough. They are not told that they are doing well. They are not told that they can become anything that they want to become. All we think about is to march when there's a problem. I think there's a problem somewhere, especially as African parents. Maybe because I'm a brown person, I'm an African person. I feel like we should be the ones that are affirming our children. Tell them that they are enough. Stop putting pressure on them, unnecessary pressure on our children, because they work under pressure. If they don't have a job, they are put under pressure. If a girl child does not have a job, it's okay. If they are not successful, or they are not owning a car or a mansion, or there is a lot of pressure. Let God help us and give us direction as parents to be able to raise male children. We can't go on like this all the time. You ask yourself, what happened in the mind of an 18-year-old to take a rifle and decide that I want to do these killings, senseless killings? Why do they do this? Where are we going wrong as parents? And I want to speak to you as a neighbor. You know, there are some neighbors that will curse their next door neighbor child. Remember, whatever you sow, you will reap. If you're cursing all the children in your street, know that your street will be terrorized tomorrow. If you are a mother, pray for your children. Pray for children in that your street, so that your street will have peace. If you curse all the children in your village, in your neighborhood, wherever, know that they will come back to bite you. You know, in the past, children used to be helped by people who don't know them. If you refuse to render help to a child next door, to a child wherever around you, know that it will always bite us, and we will always be matching. There will be gender-based violence and all that, and we will be thinking that by matching, we will be able to solve the problem. We will not solve the problem. We need to focus on the male child. All of you parents who are mothers of girls, if I ask you a question, who do you want your daughter to marry? You will say a good man. But where will your daughter see a good man? Where? That is the question that you should ask yourself. Where are they going to see a good man? If we are not breeding one, let's help one another and build our children, our male children. In as much as we are building our girl children, let's build our male children. And I will pause. The Lord bless you.